Hello Capricorn, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of April. Capricorn, I'm excited to be back. I want to thank you guys. Thank you so very much for your support. Welcome back. For those of you who are brand new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And I hope that you enjoy this reading. Capricorn, it seems like it's been forever since I've been here. I didn't get a chance to do the mid-month readings for March, but I'm going to try my best and give it all I have and make this one extra special because you guys deserve it and I appreciate you. Okay, but I will be back around the middle of April for the mid-April readings, all right? Capricorn, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread to get your overall energy flowing and to better connect with you. And I will be clarifying some cards as we go along through this reading. Okay, so I want to pick up the general energy real quick to see what, what this feels like before I get into the full reading. And just kind of see what we can pick up and yeah, see how it ties into the reading. It feels like you guys are going to be on the right path to something, to endeavors or something that you want to do or accomplish in April, but there's like some concerns coming in. I feel like you guys have some concerns moving forward. Maybe it feels like maybe projecting too far, or maybe anticipating the worst. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. But it feels like, you guys are going to be moving forward anyway, regardless of what you project the outcome to be. So let's kind of see where that goes. It's kind of what this feels like. I don't know about this, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. That's kind of how this feels. Okay? This row across the top represents the general portion of your reading. Okay? This can mean anything. It can entail any part of your life. Okay? This is for love and relationships, and this means any kind of relationship, partnership. This is career and finances. Here you have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position, Ten of Wands in the upright position, Seven of Swords upright position, Two of Swords upright position. Two cards came out here. I only wanted two, but two came out here to make a total of three. And you have the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles fell out on top of this. The Empress card. I'm sorry. The Emperor card. The Emperor. Upright position. And the Knave of Swords, and this would be the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot. Okay, right across the top here, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is your energy. That's Earth sign energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Ten of Wands right next to it. This is like, for me, this is like you guys, many of you taking on more than you can bear at this point in April. Maybe you'll be doing a lot of overtime, carrying a lot of burdens that you need to release, pressure to accomplish something. Quite a few of you have leadership positions. And this might be put like leadership position. Pardon me, I have my window, my terrace door open here, so I've got like a lot of fresh air and wind coming in, so you'll hear some background noise and my blinds shuttering. Okay, so many of you have like some sort of leadership position, maybe in your career or business or in your home life. This may be you being a mom. Some of you are like, you know, mothers with the Queen of Pentacles energy, or nurturing something in your life. Okay, but with that comes a lot of hard work. It comes a lot of burdens, something that you've been carrying over for quite some time now. And this is a 10. Okay, this is the very end of whatever this is you're carrying on your back, along with being the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe dealing with financial issues. Pentacles bring value, stability, you know, practicality into your life. Dealing with assets, dealing with family, maybe even dealing with health. Some of you may be having some health issues this month. Finances, and it's burdensome. Now here at the end, I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about deception, someone lying to you, or maybe you lying to do something. But this is about deception, it's about lies, it's about cheating. It can be about getting through a situation or getting away from a situation by any means necessary. It can also be about playing mind games with someone, trickery or treachery in some way. What's going on with the Seven of Swords here at the end? Is this an opposition that you may face with someone as you're carrying these Ten of Wands across your back up a hill? Climbing the hill with all of these wands and burdens. This is a tough hill to climb. A very tough, unstable hill, coming very far in your journey. Tough, unstable, rocky hill, rocky road, and dangerous. What is this? What's going on? Some of you may be faced with having to make a decision about some health issues. I'm picking up health issues for somebody. Somebody's, you know, somebody's feeling like maybe their healthcare profession, their healthcare practitioner or physician is not telling them the full truth about something. You feel like you don't have all of the information that you need, or that they're not giving you all of the information. Some of you feel like somebody feels like they need to seek a second opinion, or you know, maybe seek their own information because you don't totally trust the situation concerning your health care. This is what I'm picking up for. I'm picking up health for somebody. You don't trust what's being told, or you're not going to trust what's being told in April. You're not going to trust like a diagnosis or something. You're not going to trust what's written. Somebody needs to look at something in the fine print. Somebody needs to carefully go over a contract, or carefully go over something that's binding, something you need to sign, pertaining to health. Something you need to sign, maybe pertaining to some sort of insurance or settlement or something. Health, insurance, settlement. Diagnosis, fine print, something legal or medical here. This is what I'm picking up from this. And I don't know why it's so strong on me, but it is. Somebody's in search of right here. And I feel like you're kind of doing this alone. Maybe you haven't divulged this information or your thoughts or your concerns with others, and you're trying to resolve this on your own. But be careful, whatever this situation is, be careful of someone this not only up and up over here. And I want to clarify some of this. This could even be like a relationship that you're in. It could be some sort of relationship, partnership, or whatever. Family matter, something going on with the home. Somebody feels like, they need to get away from the home. Get away from home life. Something is going on at home, but the future is uncertain. You may be concerned, you or someone around you may be concerned that there are movements, that they kind of need to do some things on the down low. You can't tell everybody what you're doing. Or somebody needs to write something down, like instructions on what to do in case something happens. But it's like you can't tell it. You gotta, something more needs to unfold. Something needs to come to surface. Interesting. Picking this up. Wow, okay. Some of you, this is career. Doing a lot of overtime. Being a workaholic. Somebody's a workaholic. But be careful of what you put so much of yourself into, because this here, your hard work, your effort, you're taking on so much in your career or in your business may be in vain, because it may not be all that you think it is. Legally, ethically, otherwise, dealing with people in your environment, in your work environment. But we'll see. You may be investing more of yourself than you need to. You need to kind of, think further ahead. And maybe that's what I was picking up on in the beginning. That beginning energy of you, like, wanting to accomplish something, but you're thinking, kind of thinking further ahead and not being so certain about it, but you want to do it anyway. Okay, that may be what I'm picking up on here. Okay, here, Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles. relationship. Some of you are dealing with an air sign. There's air sign, fire sign, and your energy here, which is the earth sign energy. I feel like, hold on, wait a minute. Earth, fire, air, air, fire, earth. This is 3 different energies here. And it's repeating. The 2 of Wands can be someone at a crossroads, okay? Because this is like a relationship. Can be someone at a crossroads needing to make a decision on which way to go, okay? Needing to be active and deciding, and not just standing there looking at it, trying to figure out what to do, but needing to take some kind of action. 2 of Swords is needing to take an action with something, but you're more so in your head thinking about it, or not wanting to think about it and do it. It's like head energy. This is something you're thinking about. A lot of times the 2 of Swords person is defensive, don't want to make a move because they need more facts, they need more information, and they're in their head. You know, a lot of times they ignore things. But the 2 of Wands is similar, but is more action oriented. This person is going to take an action. It's in the upright position. This person is going to take an action and not just sit there or stand there blindfolded, looking at, you know, things through rose-colored glasses, thinking a lot. But then you have the 5 of Pentacles here, which is your energy, practical energy. 5 of Pentacles, 5 denoting change. Oftentimes uncomfortable change, because change brings something that you know, causes us to step out of our comfort zone and causes us to experience something that's out of it. It's like an experience you feel, even fears you have that doesn't feel too well, whether you are actively a part of that change or not. That change coming in is going to happen anyway, regardless. It's something that needs to happen, or something that's going to happen, something that's going to take place. Now, 2 of Swords here, not taking action. It's in the upright position, thinking a lot, sitting next to the 2 of Wands, who is going to take some sort of action. This person is going to take some sort of action. This person's sitting here thinking about it, maybe wanting to ignore, needing more facts and so forth. And I feel like this is a third person. For some of you, this is you looking, you know, thinking about these 2 people here. Capricorn, are these your children? You're looking at, because here there's the Queen of Pentacles here, 5 of Pentacles here, and you're being, it's like you're being practical. If we do this, if this happens, will this put us in poverty? Will this situation, whatever this is, will it cause poverty? Will it cause us to be left out of something, abandonment? Will something go wrong with the money? Will something change with the stability? This person is thinking about it. This person wants to take action. Some of you, these are your children. Maybe this child, you're looking ahead. You have 10 and 7, and then you have 2 and 2 here, but you may be thinking further ahead. Maybe that's where this energy is coming in. You're thinking ahead. You're thinking further ahead than they are because you're older and wiser. Somebody, this is a family situation. You're thinking about the burdens that may come from this. If this person takes action with something, what's going to happen in the future? If my son or my daughter takes action with this without thinking, without carefully assessing a situation, will this jeopardize our future, our stability, the stability of the family? Will we be jeopardized? Will we lose everything? Will we lose everything I've worked so hard for and invested in with this family to set up, the future and so forth? Is the other child thinking about doing something unscrupulous to accomplish these goals? Are they thinking about doing something unhanded or even illegal or whatever to accomplish this? Falsifying documents or something? This person is writing. Falsifying information. There's like a certain feel of like desperation here. I want to come back to this in just a minute because there's something else that's coming in, but I don't want to, stay on just this scenario or, these could go together for some of you. For some of you, this could just be separate. This could be your, your personal life, work life, your own thing, and this is something could be different. But this is what I'm picking up, and I want to kind of move on and just circle back a little bit and pick up on the other thing that I'm picking up here. Just kind of pick up where I left off. Let's move on over to career and finances. The Emperor and the Knave of Swords. The Emperor is a business person. The Emperor is a leader, the boss of all bosses. The Emperor, owns his or her dominion, and this is a woman. This person is actually freelancing or working from home, doing something from home, operating their business, maybe even telecommuting with the company that they work for if they're working. Maybe considering starting something from home. Maybe not, putting the ideas together. This person could be advancing their education from home as well. And this is an Aries. This is an Aries. This is fire sign Aries energy. And then you have sword energy again, thought. The Knave of Swords is a messenger, like right next to it. The Knave of Swords is a messenger. Young person, air sign person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It can be someone younger in your work environment, someone younger in your business if you own a business, or whatever the case is. Somebody has an assistant. Someone has an assistant here with this knave of swords. Someone, this is their assistant. Maybe like a legal assistant, a paralegal, somebody, this person is a paralegal. Maybe work in a law office. And you're taking your work home or something. I'm picking up like paralegal working with like an attorney or something. Somebody, this is like a secretary, an administrative assistant, someone who's, or like a young office manager, somebody who's very analytical, sharp, curious, can be kind of quick-witted and sarcastic as well, but very inquisitive and takes the initiative. Has a very sharp mind, remembers a lot. Also kind of adventurous. You gotta kind of, like this person here, whoever this is, you gotta kind of help them stay focused, because it's a young mental energy and their minds can be kind of all over the place, but when they're on it, they're sharp as a tack. But they kind of need to be molded and guided, especially in a work environment, because it's young energy. It just needs to focus here. And this person needs to kind of learn to think a little bit more than just talking all the time. Think before they say something. Think before they do something. Think before they get themselves in a situation or get other people in a situation that they can't come back from. Some of you, this is a person around you watching what you do, watching, carefully watching out of curiosity what you're doing, or maybe even watching to go back and report information that they find out about you to, someone you work with, maybe your business partner, colleague, upper management or something. So you want to kind of, it's an interesting energy to have right here next to the Emperor. Now, for somebody, this is you thinking about starting up some sort of business, maybe on the web, where you're writing something, giving information, starting some sort of column or blog or something dealing with social media, being quick-witted on social media with something. News reporting something over the internet, social media, the web, writing content as well, web content, blog content, whatever this is. Some of you may be like, you're like an analyst or an associate, financial analyst, financial associate. You do a lot of research. Somebody's doing a lot of research. You're researching something. And sometimes you need to frolic and get away and stop being so serious and so starch. You kind of need to ease up on yourself a little bit. Free your mind a little bit. And I know that this is a lot that I'm saying here, but I'm picking up a lot over here. Kind of free your mind a little bit. Okay? Free up some mental space and not just work all the time, but actually get out and have fun, because somebody's commuting from home. So you have You know, you can take an extended, try to get away and take an extended lunch break if you need to. Get out there, have some fun. Spend some time with your kids too. Don't immerse yourself so much into work or in the office or at home or whatever, and not spend time with your kids, because this is why you want to come home, or this is why you need to come home and spend a little bit more time with the kids. Don't, you know, overlook them once you do come home, because you're so into what you're doing that you guys get it. You know what I'm saying, and it's a lot coming out. Okay, all right, Capricorn. This is all very family oriented stuff going on here. Now, the other thing I wanted to say and come back to, for some of you, this is something you may be going through with a spouse. Maybe trying to deal with you and a spouse separating, trying to deal with the aftermath of it, what's going to happen to you financially with your stability and so forth. Somebody's having a hard time, like really looking at, you know, what the facts of the matter are. It's like somebody doesn't really want to deal with it. They're not really ready to fully deal with this, but then they have to kind of deal with the aftermath, what happens next. Okay, this is what it is, this is where we are. Some practical decisions need to be made. Okay, we need to deal with this. I need to deal with this. I can't pretend that this is not happening and just push it away, you know, put it on a shelf somewhere, because it's not going to take care of itself. And this is what I'm hearing. This situation is not going to take care of itself. I got to take care of this. I have to deal with it. And it may be, you know, involving legal issues, something surrounding money or assets or whatever. Health issues, something with kids, you know. Yeah. Two of Swords back is turned to the Two of Wands. They're not facing each other. This is what I'm getting. Okay, let's clarify some things here. I want to look at this Seven of Swords. Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here? I don't like the Seven of Swords at the end. It's not settling for me. Something's not right. Greed, money. I forgot to mention this at the very beginning of the reading. I don't think I did. But I'm just going to stop and pause for a minute and just let you guys know. I read very intuitively. I don't follow the cards necessarily according to the way they're taught in tarot. I just don't do everything by the book. That's just not me. I read very intuitively. I combine all of it together. My knowledge of it and you know, what I pick up spiritually and intuitively, okay? And also, this is a very general reading. It's going to resonate with some of you, but not resonate with all of you, okay? And you know, I want to emphasize this. The personal readings are always a lot better because I get to concentrate on you and your situation alone, not the masses, okay? This situation is about greed. Somebody's doing something pertaining to money and your instincts are right. You have reason, somebody's got reason to be concerned about money. What happens with the money? I'm gonna turn on this light because it's a little bit cloudy outside. It's not as bright outside as it was. Something's not going right. Something's going on with this money. With this Seven of Swords pertaining to money and greed. Somebody's trying to get something in an unscrupulous way. You need to kind of watch out for it. And you've got concerns here about somebody else's movement and the effect that it'll have on you and your family or whatever. Spirit, why is the Ten of Wands here? Give me one card for the Ten of Wands. Family matters. Yep. Either you are carrying on the burdens of family, or somebody's carrying on the burdens of family. There's a family situation going on here that's burdensome to somebody. They may be walking away from it. There may be a breakup of family here, and you've got concerns. You've got concerns. Spirit, why is the Two of Swords here? You may be leaving a situation with the clothes on your back. This is, and the Page of Swords is coming up over here. Pages of Swords is on both ends. You may be, Capricorn, you may be leaving a situation with you and your kids. Literally leaving with the clothes on your back, and you and your kids getting out of a situation. Some of you may be literally leaving with the clothes on your back, or just gathering your assets. You might not be in poverty, but you may be concerned about poverty. Give me one more. And the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Two of Swords. This Seven of Swords person, I feel like is this person over here. You've got Two of Swords here, Page of Swords. There's an air sign around you. Page of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse. I can't make this up. Whoever the Seven of Swords person is, whether it's in a family situation, because some of these, this might even be like an organization. It's like maybe a family-owned business, or a business that feels like a family environment. Whether this is business related, career related, or family, it's going to mean different things for different people. Whoever this Seven of Swords person is, this greedy, my candle just blew out. It just finished. Whoever this Seven of Swords person is, this greedy for money, or, you know, whatever they can get from a situation, whatever they're trying to acquire, but 9 times out of 10 is money in some way, assets. This person doesn't realize that they're going to be exposed. This person doesn't realize that you're paying closer attention than they think you are. Because you're inquisitive, you're curious, you're probably spying, looking closer at a situation. Like I said, you need to kind of take a closer look and pay attention to what this is. And I know this reading is very, very specific. It has a very specific energy that is continuous. It is very consistent. This person, whatever they're doing over here, is going to come out. They're going to drop the swords. They're going to be exposed, but they don't see it. They think that they're getting over in some way. Somebody thinks that they're getting over. It can be an air sign person in particular, or just the energy by the ways that they are moving, by the ways in which they are doing things. It doesn't necessarily have to be an air sign person. It just could be the way that they're moving. There's going to be exposure, confrontation, and exposure. They're going to trip on their swords, fall, you know, it's going to come out in the open. Spirit, can you tell me more about this Two of Wands person? You may be over here like investigating, actually doing some investigative work, maybe hiring an investigator to find out more about this air sign person, or this person with the air sign energy. You got 3 things here came up. Page of Wands, 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. For some of you, now this Two of Wands, this sometimes come in as a couple, okay? A person with more than one option in a relationship, or a couple, two people coming together to work together to build something, 2 people, you know, making a decision to go out there and proactively do something together. They share the same passion. Page of Wands, an offer being made to somebody. An offer of passion, an offer of movement being made to someone. This Page of Wands turns into the Two of Wands, and this story is for somebody. The Page of Wands turns into the Two of Wands because the person says, you know what, yes, I do accept your offer. And this Page of Wands is actually standing next to the Two of Wands, and this person like looking towards them, and the person saying, yes, okay, I accept. All right, honey, let's celebrate. 3 of Cups. 1, 2, 3. I accept. Let's celebrate. Let's do this together. Let's work on making something happen. Let's work on it. Now you have the 8 of Pentacles. These people are working together to make something happen, to accomplish something. But at whose expense? Because the 5 of Pentacles is that feeling of being left out in the cold. Pardon me. It's that action that somebody takes so that something happens that leaves these people out in the cold, and it's usually more than one person. With the 5 of Pentacles, it can be one person, or it can be, you know, family. This can be in your personal life, whatever the situation is that's going on. People can be conspiring in the office, and you know, there may be a loss of a position, something going on with health care or whatever. People coming together making decisions kind of behind your back or something. Maybe you are an older woman or an older man, and your kids are kind of, you know, coming together making some decisions, family, and they're not telling you about it pertaining to health or whatever, or the future or stability. You may have adult children that are doing this. Or maybe an adult child and a spouse or something, and their spouse. And you may be concerned, okay, well, if they do this, what happens to me? What happens to my future? What happens to my stability? What happens to my well-being if they make these decisions without me? Am I going to have to go to a nursing home? They don't want me to stay with them? Somebody's saying that. This is, you know, what they're doing, what they're planning is going to leave me out in the cold. For somebody, this is a third-party situation. Maybe the person that you're with has already started a family. They're already doing something. They're already in the process of moving on and building with the, you know, with the other person. This could be you doing this. You know, this comes out in the open, or it could be something that they're doing. Spirit, can you tell me, give me one card for give me one card for the Page of Swords over here. I'm curious. Eight of Wands, a bright position. Give me one more card. This is communication. Yep. Communication and victory or recognition. For some of you, this is definitely about business. It is about business, progression, and success. Somebody's going to be very, very successful in their business, and the way in which you're going about doing things is really good. You're going to be successful in whatever this is. You're going to be in the public eye. For many of you, you know, again, I feel like this has to do with social media, with whatever your business endeavors are. Social media, the legal field, writing, publishing in some way, writing, doing blogging, or you know, doing something in the public. And you're going to get recognized for it. This is a good month for this. Whatever this is you're embarking on or wanting to do, go for it. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Seven of Cups on the bottom here. Not knowing the truth about something, you know, not knowing whether this situation that you're seeing or that you're feeling or getting an intuitive nudge about is real or just an illusion. And this is the underlying energy here. Queen of Swords, detaching yourself from something, cutting yourself away from a situation that no longer serves you, Capricorn. This is the underlying energy here. You need to make some decisions this month, and you know, maybe even spilling over into May. You'll need to make some decisions and go for what's best for you. And you have the Death card here on the bottom. Underlying energy, something old, getting rid of something old to embark on something new. Something old is supposed to come to an end because you need to take a new journey, a journey in a new direction. There's the birth of these new ideas that are coming to fruition. Whatever plans that you've laid here, keep going with this. There's something already in the works, something already in, you know, in progress. This is not like the very beginning stages of whatever this is you're doing. This Death card here on the bottom more so takes you to the next level of something you've already set in place. Awesome. I like it. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn, month of April? Capricorn for April. Spirit, what action steps should Capricorn take in April? I'm going to tell you what I got in just a minute. You've got promise, new moon, and playfulness. Okay. Promise, new moon, and playfulness. Quite a few of you are definitely parents. You're definitely mothers or fathers. And you have promise. With the playfulness, there's quite a bit of heavy energy going on here. Heavily surrounding family issues. Something going on with your family. But you want to take out some time this month and maybe play with your children or play with your grandchildren, or spend some time, you know, being by yourself a little bit. And maybe not, I don't want to say not take things too serious, but don't focus so much on it that you forget to enjoy life, that you forget to enjoy the moment, that you forget to enjoy the things that you enjoy. You don't want to bog yourself down with worry that you forget to stop and smell the roses. That you forget to go out and enjoy nature, go out and have a little fun, maybe even go to the movies. You don't want to forget to laugh. You don't want to forget to smile and appreciate what you have right here, right now. Appreciate the moment. With new moon here, promise, there will be brighter days. Things will get better. There will be new opportunities coming with the change of, you know, the change of things to come. All that looks bad and feels bad probably is bad because you're going through it. it can feel really bad when you're in the situation. You feel, you know, nobody can understand. You feel like nobody understands. Nobody's going through whatever this is you're going through but you. And it can be rough when we go through changes, when we go through things, but there's sunlight. There's sunlight coming during the sunrise, okay? So don't forget to have a little fun, smell the flowers, enjoy the moment, and look forward to the rise of the sun after the moon, you know, after the new moon. And there is some moon activity here, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's like moon activity taking place here in Aries for this month. So this is also pertaining to business. The promise of successful business coming. Get out and, like I was saying earlier, get out there and have some fun with the children if you're working from home. Especially if you're working from home. Get out there and enjoy some of this. That's right. You go, Capricorn. You go. Things will get better in this situation. Sometimes you need to get rid of, you know, you definitely got to get rid of the old and make room for the new. If you're in a situation where this is a significant other and he or she needs to leave, let them go. Get yourself together, because you already have some things in the works for yourself. If you are an older woman or an older man and you're concerned that your children are planning things without you and it affects your future, you do have some skills, you have some things that you can do to make sure that you are in charge of your future and that you are in charge of what happens next, and that you will be fine regardless of what they plan around you without you. You will be okay financially. You'll be fine. You got a lot going on. Wash your hands of things that no longer serve you. Cut yourself free from situations if you need to. You will be fine, Capricorn. You got it. Capricorns are really good leaders and really good with money and make really, really good business leaders. So you go for it. Go for it, Capricorn. You got this in April. Take care, you guys. Love you. Again, if you want a personal private reading, they're always a lot better. Contact me at summerintuition.com. Contact me at summerintuition.com. You can find my link right below this video. And don't forget to give me the thumbs up and subscribe before you leave, okay? Take care, you guys. Love you. See you in the middle of April.